Tonight, Sir Keir Starmer gives President Zelensky a warm welcome to Downing Street. There was an embrace for the Ukrainian leader, in stark contrast to his heated exchanges with Donald Trump in the White House.
You have full backing across the United Kingdom, and we stand with you, with Ukraine, for as long as it may take.
And also on the programme this evening, after the death of a 75-year-old man in North London, 3 teenage girls are charged with manslaughter. Crystal Palace star Jean-Philippe Mateta is recovering in hospital after this challenge by Millwall's goalkeeper in the FA Cup.
And the Brit Award goes to Charli XCX.
And the big winner at tonight's Brit Awards is Charli XCX. Hello, good evening. Sir Keir Starmer has given a warm welcome in Downing Street tonight to President Zelensky, just a day after the Ukrainian leader's disastrous visit to the White House. The Prime Minister told him he has the full support of the United Kingdom. Well, tomorrow, Sir Keir will join other European leaders for a summit in London on Ukraine. And President Zelensky will meet the King. This report from our political correspondent, Joe Pike.
The contrast with Washington was clear.
Can a deal be salvaged, President Zelensky?
The warmest of welcomes at Downing Street for the president who just yesterday was kicked out of the White House. This meeting was hastily arranged and neither leader mentioned Donald Trump, at least in front of the cameras.
You're very, very welcome here in Downing Street. As you heard from the cheers on the street outside, you have full backing across the United Kingdom.
So we're happy and we count on your support, and really, we're really happy that we have such partners and such friends.
Fantastic.
The elephant in the room was this.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that. Remember this. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
An Oval Office encounter which was brutal, bruising, possibly deliberate.
I'm not hearing from you, Mr. President.
But in an interview after that, there was no apology from Zelensky.
I think that we have to be very open and very honest, and I'm not sure that we did something bad.
Shortly after he landed in London, President Zelensky said in a statement he was truly thankful for American support, but it is unclear whether relations can be rebuilt.
We have to move beyond what happened last night. What I told to President Zelensky is that I said, I think you have to find a way, dear Volodymyr, to restore your relationship with Donald Trump and the American administration. That is important, going forward.
If Number 10 wanted to make it clear that the UK backs Ukraine, I think they have achieved that here today. But there is also concern within the building from conversations I've had that tomorrow's European Leaders Summit might be interpreted in the White House as the EU ganging up on the US. That is not what is happening, they say. This is not about picking sides, it's about standing up for Ukraine. Volodymyr Zelensky was waved goodbye. Tomorrow at a summit in central London, we'll find out if European leaders are quite so supportive.
We're going to sign the UK-Ukraine...
Tonight, the Chancellor and the Ukrainian Finance Minister signed a loan agreement worth £2.26 billion, which is likely to go towards Ukrainian arms. President Zelensky is also expected to meet King Charles.
That Laura Kuenssberg will be talking to both the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition live tomorrow morning.
Western leaders and President Zelensky are scrambling to pick up the pieces. The Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, will join us live tomorrow on BBC One. There's nothing less than war and peace on the table for discussion, so don't miss it at 9 o'clock in the morning. See you then.
Music now, and the Brit Awards is underway with British talent Charli XCX being the big winner so far. The American singer Sabrina Carpenter opened the ceremony with a performance of her hits, including Espresso. Our music correspondent Mark Savage has been watching.
Hey Brits, is it that sweet like this song? I'm working late. What?
The Brit Awards doesn't typically open with an American act, so Sabrina Carpenter made a few tweaks to her hit song Espresso. She later picked up the Global Success Award, recognising her achievements over the last 12 months. Ezra Collective became the first jazz act ever to win Best Group. And they said it was their mission to spread joy to the ceremony.
Our fingers aren't just designed for cutting up food, our fingers are designed for playing the piano. And our lips aren't just designed for speaking, they're designed to play the trumpet. And our feet aren't just designed for walking, they're designed for dancing. And it's a real thing of saying all of us are really designed to feel joy at some point in our lives. And we're trying to facilitate for that to happen wherever it's possible.
But the main nominee tonight is Charli XCX. She's already picked up 2 awards, including Song of the Year for Guess, her duet with Billie Eilish.
I'm really happy that a song about underwear now has a Brit Award. Very important stuff, and I'm sure that that proves something about songwriting, but I'm not quite sure what.
She's up for several more prizes tonight, including Album of the Year, as the ceremony continues in London. Mark Savage, BBC News.
Now it's been a big day of sport. Let's get all the latest from Hugh Ferris at the BBC Sports Centre. Hi, Hugh.
Ben, good evening to you. Manchester City have ended Plymouth's shock FA Cup run.
There may be consequences to what went on just over 5 minutes into the South London derby. This challenge from Millwall keeper Liam Roberts put Crystal Palace's Jean-Philippe Mateta in hospital. Roberts was sent off. And Palace went on to win 3-1.
Much more sport website and app, of course, but that's it for now. Back to you, Ben.
OK, Hugh, many thanks indeed. And that is all from us. There's plenty more on the BBC News website. Have a good night.